This bustling market in Syria's capital Damascus may not reflect the country's economy. According to monitoring agencies, the GDP has shrunk to less than half of its pre-war value. Unemployment has tripled, with 1 in 4 Syrians jobless. And public infrastructure has collapsed. The new government wants to fix it. Finance Minister Mohammed Barnier says the visit seeks to revitalize cooperation with international financial institutions, open channels for technical support, and build capacity. But it won't be easy.
If Syria grows at the average of 1.3 GDP growth rate of the past 5 years, it will need 55 years to go back to 2010 GDP. For Syria to go back in 10 years to the 2010 GDP, the country needs to grow at 7% every year for 10 years. And the most challenging thing is not just GDP growth. Total factor productivity has to grow at 4% annually for 10 years non-stop. For Syria to regain the ex-ante scenario, which is where would Syria have been if there was no war, it needs to grow at 21% every year for 10 years. That's the real loss, and that's the $800 billion loss of opportunity cost in GDP.
The World Bank says the Syrian pound fell more than 270-fold against the dollar since the 2011 uprising. People have to pull out large bundles of currency notes, even for small transactions. The country's current disconnection from the international banking system has also impacted businesses. But with the recent political developments and the meetings this week, many here are hopeful.
If the situation gets better, God willing, foreign customers will come back. Can you imagine how good that will be? For example, we will have foreign visitors from Saudi Arabia, Turkey or Qatar.
Saudi Arabia has cleared Syria's arrears at the World Bank, and Turkey is offering technical assistance with rebuilding institutions. This country has been through a lot. The majority of the population described the last 5 decades as brutal dictatorship. More than 500,000 people were killed during the Assad regime, and more than 90% of the population is living below the poverty line. But what is clear here is the willpower. Most people say they want to give it a try, and they're hoping the meetings in the United States will be productive and this country will set on a new course. Hasan Abdullah, TRT World, Damascus.